Ladies and gentlemen, for the 938th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called the Black Manatee, as well as that dude called his Junus.
A hole is a hole, or a hole is not a hole.
As well as myself, Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today?
Oh man, Mike getting back at it, you know what I mean? Back at things.
Oh man. Whole another week possibly going by, you ladies and gentlemen. Don't know how that's going to turn out, but it's probably going to be some crazy shit.
Yep, hopefully nothing too douchey goes on in your day. Hopefully things go nice. Hopefully people are nice to you.
Oh man.
Hopefully your job goes well. People don't hate on you.
Oh, there's going to be some hate out there.
Oh yeah, they be hating. Motherfuckers hating out there. Oh. They be hating worse than you hate on LeBron.
Nah, man. Shit, I'm going to go, so... Is it this weekend? Coming? Yeah, it's this weekend coming. I'm going to go check out the Marlon Wayne joint, see how that's going to be.
Oh yeah, the live stand-up?
Yeah, so that'll be a report back that following Sunday and let y'all know how that show is.
Marlon?
Yeah.
That show should be funny.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's not going to be funny. I'm just saying, like...
All I'm saying is, if it was Damon, I'll be going.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna ride with you. Damon's there.
I just hope it's a good show. You know, that's really all you can hope for now with the comedian shows. It's like you hope for a good show.
Yeah, especially after that last one.
Yeah, we went to. Shit, oh my god, that shit sucks so bad. Besides fucking Duval, I mean, but then, you know, when I went to go see Martin's joint, that shit was hilarious. Like, I mean, start to finish, the people that came out and warmed up the crowd.
Well,
that was a brilliantly done show.
I would say to that like, you know, I went to We Didn't once because the Jew wanted to go because of the guy that didn't show up.
Yep.
Right? And I had a little bit of hope that the guy that didn't show up might be funny. You know what I mean?
That's the reason why I went.
Right. And then like...
That's the only reason why we bought tickets.
That's the only reason any of us went.
Part of it was because it was your birthday.
Right. I mean, I didn't know that's what that was. I thought it was an actual Mike Epps stand-up, not a... Other different motherfuckers who not included. I thought it was an actual stand-up of that motherfucker, maybe with somebody starting out.
Well,
sucking,
the thing is that he was supposed to be the host, so theoretically he'd have gone up there and made us laugh for 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and
but then that was probably been the last time we seen him, or every other 5 seconds when he brought somebody else out.
He'd come out for 5 minutes, bring out another guy that would come out and make us not laugh for 20 minutes. He'd bring out T.I.
Which he would have been dumb, because he could have killed that show by making fun of all the sorry-ass fucking comedians that were on that tour. You know what I mean? Like, he could have made a killing over here, but like, goddamn, hope next motherfucker's funnier than this son of a bitch. Sorry I brought y'all here today. Shit like that, you know what I mean? He killed us, you know what I mean?
That would have been really funny.
And then the guy would have sucked, and he would come out here and been like, God damn, man, I gotta get my shit together or something, you know what I mean? I gotta bring better I gotta hire better motherfuckers. I mean, I already got a bit started right now. I ain't a goddamn comedian, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man, get your life together.
Yeah, dude, that shit was rough.
Yeah.
It was some seriously rough shit.
Well, that was something else that wasn't advertised as what it was advertised as. When I originally saw it, I see,
well, we've been dogging you about your reading comprehension for a long time.
Well, that's also true.
Yeah.
So your verbal comprehension might be just as fucked up. I don't know. Because you're talking about something you heard on radio?
I don't know how I originally
heard about it. Is that when you heard about it?
I don't remember how the fuck I heard about
it. Yeah, it had been the radio, because then I saw it on the gram.
Well, because you were always listening to the radio. That's how you...
Well, I was watching a lot of Mike Epps shit then. I was watching his little show he had with Wanda. I don't remember what show that was. That might have been the Mike Epps show or whatever. Sitcom he had.
It's a sitcom he had. I can't remember what it was called.
I don't remember what it was.
Sykes?
Yeah, that joint was pretty funny. I was fucking with that joint. It had a couple seasons that I was fucking with that. And, I mean, he is funny in movies and shit, you know what I mean?
I never did like his stand-up. Like, I actually saw one of his stand-ups he did. It's on Netflix, where he goes back to, I guess, Chicago, wherever he's from, whatever. And it's just horrible.
Yeah, I never really seen his stand-ups.
Like, and that's the thing. Some comedians are good in a situation or a movie or something scripted,
right?
Versus their stand-up.
Well, there's comedic acting,
yes,
and there's stand-up comedy,
yeah,
and they're very different things.
Yep.
And I think that Mike Epps could do one or the other pretty well if that's all he put his time into.
As a comedic actor, I think he does well. As a stand-up comedian, nah, not at all.
I've found him overbearing and obnoxious at least half the shit I've seen him in. Like, I would disagree that he's really a great comedic actor.
If it was to
he's
choose
okay.
between the two, I would rather see him do comedic acting than do stand-up.
Yes,
put it that
I'm with
way.
you there.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. My expectations out of his stand-up are very low.
Yeah. After I see him do the stand-up, I'm like, okay. You're better off in a movie given a situation. And
Well, but everybody has their own stand-ups that are funny to them, and there's not a lot for everyone. That's why there's so many stand-ups, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can like stand-up and find a lot of different people funny, but there's only a few that ever really like break you up or make you think hardcore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've watched a lot, and few have I been like, wow, that guy's next level genius shit. I need to, like, when Dave Chappelle speaks, I'm like, I'm gonna listen. You know what I mean? Where, like, then there's like a next tier down, and there's a lot of them on that next tier down, and I'm like, I could go or not go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On that next tier down, and like, that next tier is like probably 95%.
Me personally, I wouldn't go pay to see Dave Chappelle right now.
What?
Like,
It's crazy, Lou.
well, here's the thing why. Though.
Thank you, Chew.
Here's the thing why.
He finally chimes in.
Craziest thing he said all day.
He even heard that over all the betting that he's losing on that he's looking at on his phone right now.
Yeah, just
He's like, man, is this at three to
Dave
one?
Speller, Dave Speller,
And then
Dave Speller.
You wouldn't pay to see Dave
But here's
Chappelle.
the thing, though.
How
like,
much though? I would pay hundreds of dollars to
Yeah,
see that
sure.
motherfucker.
I wouldn't pay hundreds of
But
dollars.
I'd pay.
I pay 45 for
I
these.
pay-
I pay 45 and up. I pay 45
I
to
paid
100.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'd play
Yeah.
it maybe 100 or
No
less.
more than 100. No more than 100.
100-ish,
I
Yeah.
pay that, but I'm not.
like 109 with tax.
If he's
Because it's
coming
going to be in
town-
D.C., so you're going to have to get
Yeah,
there.
and
Or Maryland.
It's probably going to be at like
it's most likely going to be DC, then Constitution Hall.
yes,
like that.
Constitution Hall, the Daughters of the Constitution Hall or whatever.
Yeah,
Daughters of the
DAR.
Republic. Yeah, DAR.
And I'm like, all right, but I
Daughters of the
wouldn't-
American Revolution.
I wouldn't pay to go see him like I would if his ticket came up and it's like, all right, Dave Chappelle and maybe some people. I got to see who's with him on the lineup. But if it's just to see him, I wouldn't go. And here's the reason why: because I've watched his stand-ups now, and I'm like, his stand-ups aren't really fun. I want to go to laugh.
Touche.
You see what I'm saying?
He's almost reached at times Carlin level.
But
Where
beyond
it's
that,
like
where
he's like
just-
waxing poetic about something. He's
He's
not.
just really just talking to people. You're paying for this man to talk to you. And just talk and talk and talk. I want to
know.
go to laugh.
I don't know. And sometimes I go to see people, even when they're not in their prime, because of who they are. You know
And
what I
I
mean?
get that.
Like, I went and saw Prince, and Prince wasn't like massive at the time, but Prince was pretty big.
But still, it's Prince. though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
there's
Prince knocked my hair back, bro. That motherfucker was amazing.
I
Like,
wanted
Prince
to
was
see,
one of the greatest concerts I've ever been to, and I just happened to
and I
go.
wanted like how I feel about Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder came into town through my divorce, and I was like, do I pay for to see Stevie Wonder, or do I got to pay this fucking lawyer?
You
And I
remind
had
me
to
of my.
pay this lawyer.
You remind me of my greatest concert regret.
You know what I mean? Like, and
Not going to see James Brown.
I really wanted to see Stevie.
I should
and
have
shoulda
broke the
went.
bank when I knew James Brown was playing at the 930 Club, and I could see a ticket I could have bought for more money than I had. I should have been like overdraft.
That's
That's
the
a once in a
thing.
lifetime situation.
That's what I'm saying. I should have overdrafted my
That's how I
account.
feel about the Stevie Wonder joint. Like,
Yeah.
If I
I
called
feel
my
that.
parents and said I need $300, and they just said, "Well, I'm going to see James Brown," they just said, "Okay."
All right, I got
Yeah.
you.
They
Fair
probably
enough.
would have said, "Okay, I can do that."
Yeah,
you
makes
know what I
sense.
mean?
I was
Right. That,
probably like, all right, fuck, I'm coming with
that
you.
shots.
Yeah,
I was trying to be.
I see it.
You know, I was
We
trying to
see it.
be.
You need to see it too.
I was trying to be reasonable, you know, and plus I was going to the late show, so I should have just bought a ticket to James Brown, then hung out inside the 930 Club and never left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, like, I thought about that, but I'm like, I had to pay this fucking lawyer. I had to pay
No,
this fucking house, you know?
I understand, man.
And
I was
missed
broke
out
as
on
shit.
Stevie.
I was
You
trying,
know what I
you
mean?
know, had no
so,
money.
that's like the one joint that I really wanted to go see, but as comedians, I don't think there's anybody that was on that level that's alive. Like, Bernie Mac was the one I really wanted to go see. And Robert Harris was another one I wanted to go see.
I think
but they all
Chappelle.
passed.
I think Chappelle makes it for me. I would go see Chappelle like
Okay.
that. I'd pay money to go see Chappelle just for the fact that he's Chappelle, and hope that he didn't go on like a educational rant and went
Yeah.
on like a funny rant. You know what I mean? But who knows what you're gonna get?
Exactly.
I see your point there.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do Dave Chappelle because just of that gamble you'd have to take.
Well, yeah, but everybody's a gamble, kinda, except for, I mean, you know, like Changer and I went and saw, what the fuck? I forgot the motherfucker's name. Dave Attell. Went and saw David. Dave Attell is like the consummate professional. He's gonna nail you back to back to back. He's just gonna keep rifling comedy off at you. Like, he's hysterical. It was great. It was what comedy's supposed to be. A guy sitting on stage with a mic just making you laugh for 2 hours, right? Like, he was great. But there's not a lot of those, but there's like, depending on what your humor is, there's a fair amount of them.
Exactly.
You know, there's like a decent amount of people out there that can keep you entertained with like rock solid comedy like that.
Yeah.
But you got to know who they are and go see them when they come around.
That's the thing.
And that's a tough thing to keep track of.
You know what I mean? Like, so when Marlon came around, I'm like, you know what? My sister was like, yo, we trying to go to this. You want to go? You know what? I'll give Marlon a shot because fucking, I like the Waynes.
Right. I mean, Marlon and Damon are the only ones that I would think would be doing stand-up that I'd be like maybe interested in.
Yeah.
Marlon is next level down from Wayne, like Damon. Damon is like the motherfucker. So if Damon was coming to do stand-up, I would go see him.
Yeah, but I don't think he said he's not going to do it again.
No, he still does it, I'm pretty sure.
No, Damon said he was on the interview. He was like, yo, why don't you do stand-up? He's like, because the way you have to do it now. Like, he's like, it's not there for him.
Well, fair enough.
You know, he's like, it was different. You know, back then, you know, you say whatever the fuck you want to say. Now it's too much of this, too much of that.
He's too scared of cancel culture to do it.
Oh, he doesn't care about cancel culture.
That's probably what it is.
It's not even the cancel culture. He's like, it's not. It's for him. He said it's not there for him anymore. It's like, I guess the feeling that you would get from it, he's not getting it because Damon's older now. You know what I mean? Damon's like in his fucking 60s or some shit now.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's still funny. He keeps making TV shows and shit.
Oh, he's funny as shit.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, because I can't remember what the interviewer was or the interview that he had, but they were talking about him doing stand-up again. He's like, I wouldn't do it. He's like, it's not there for me to do it. Like, the audience, he's like, it's not.
If Marlon's dumbass can do it, Damon could do it. Quit bullshitting. He don't want to deal with the cancel culture. That's got to be what it is.
He got the bag though. Once you get that bag, it's a whole different ballgame.
He got the fuck you money. Mm-hmm. And like, I would still do stand up if I had fuck you money.
But see, it's just
if I was a guy like that.
It's like
that'd be all I would do once I get fuck you money. I'd do the podcast and stand up if I had fuck you money. I'd be like, I got enough money.
I ain't got to worry about that. You can cancel me all you want. I'm still good.
I do what I want to do.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But when you ain't got that.
Yup.
Or you're afraid of it, like how people say with Steve Harvey. They're like, you know, he doesn't do his shtick like he used to because he can't. That motherfucker has too many people.
Well, you know, Cat Williams said he stole it too.
That too. Yeah.
He can't create no more because he already stole all that he could steal.
And then on top of that, it's like he got all them sponsors and shit, so he can't do certain shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing when you get that bag
but
money.
That's supposed to be the fuck you money.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, I did my 4 seasons of Family Feud.
But ABC, The Feud got you, this station got you, this people got you, you're sponsored by all these fucking people. And you say the wrong fucking shit. Oh, now we don't fuck with you. There goes your income that was coming in.
Yeah, that's why you got to get the checks cashed. And once you got enough to be like, fuck it, get out. That's why you can do like Shaq and have 50 fucking Papa Johns.
Yeah, you would think.
Once you got 50 Papa Johns cranking out like 10K a month to you,
he has so
you're like,
much
man,
shit.
I'm good. I got that's enough fuck you money for me. If I had 50 Papa Johns kicking me 10K a month.
When he's doing the TNT joint, it was like the last episode he was gonna be on TV. Oh fuck it, we here. That's the last. What they gonna do? We fuck it now. We did it. It's the last episode. I can't remember what it was, but he was walking off for the set or some shit. His man, fuck it now. Fuck them. What they gonna do? They got a point there, bro. If you getting fired and it is your last day and you live with shit, fuck them. What they gonna say to you?
Yeah.
You're already done.
Yeah.
Hell with it. I say what the fuck I want to say. All y'all want to be the bag of dicks.
They get you to sign something saying you can't fucking go off. Can't go off for the last time.
Like, well, what are you gonna say? Okay, and
Yeah, call the cops.
all right, boo-hoo.
Yeah.
You already paid me, bitch. I'm good. So yeah, that's just the way I was feeling.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Having recently been fired, I don't fucking try to like make too big of a stink out of things. I'm like, all right then, well, I'm gonna go around and say goodbye to people and I'm out.
Like, when I was younger, yeah, I acted a fool. As I got older, alright, that's what's up, it's cool.
Well, like, once you break the trust, like, all right then.
Yeah.
Like, well, we're good. You'd have to not be here for me to ever work here again, and I'm probably not going to be allowed to work here ever again, so whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah.
That world will keep on spinning.
It really does.
I usually don't ever think about going back.
I've never left and wanted to go back to a spot. It was funny that a spot that I did work at called me out of the blue. I was like, yo, man, what would make you come back to us? It depends on the money you talk about.
Yeah, $75,000.
If I say this amount and what do you say to that, yes or no, then that'll change up some shit real quick. You said yes to the amount I said, game on, bitch. And leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, see you Monday.
Yeah. I can forget about shit. Like, all right, that's cool. Y'all know what you're getting when you sign me up, though. That's the thing. You do understand.
Right.
You know what you're getting into.
I'm not going to be not me.
Yeah. So, I'm still that motherfucker, just older. You know what I mean? And that lasted for a while. Until COVID actually happened. And when COVID happened, then it was like, all right, you got to go again. I figured that much. I mean...
Yeah, things get fucked up, man. Hopefully things won't get too fucked up going forward.
Nah, we'll see.
We'll see.
But again, everything has to go through its process.
Exactly. Like, hopefully all this stuff will process out and everything will be better.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, we're going to pay for it in the end. Like, we're going to get the shaft anyway.
I mean, I don't expect good out of life per se, but I'm trying to, like, manifest some good.
Oh, no, I'm talking about life in general is gravy. I'm talking about the shit that's going on in the world at this moment. Like, yeah, we're getting rammed in the ass right now. It's just going to get worse. They're going to go balls deep in it right now. Yeah. They're going to DP us right now.
Well, they got to drive down the value in the stock market or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on technically, but, a lot of things have to happen before things get better.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if things ever do get better.
They're not going to fucking stroke your head while they're fucking you in the ass right now. Right now, you're just getting rammed in that bitch. You're getting that fucking LL Cool J pool stick in too deep shit right now.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
That's what's happening at this moment.
I don't think I've ever seen In Too Deep, but it sounds In Too Deep with a pool cue.
It's when LL Cool J plays the bad guy. Like, he's the motherfucking kingpin of shit, right? And,
oh, wait a minute.
That was Belly where he did that.
No.
Is that the one with,
Omar Epps plays the undercover cop.
And he's working for Lawrence Fishburne? Is Lawrence Fishburne in that?
No. No, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking of Deep Cover.
You're thinking of Deep Cover. Yeah, but In Too Deep is fucking LL Cool J plays his head mobster dude, right? And fucking Omar Epps is undercover, gets in with him, but it's the LL Cool J's homeboy, like the dude he grew up with or whatever. Omar sets him up and was like, he's trying to holler at your girl or whatever, and they're playing pool. And this motherfucker has him butt naked strapped over the pool table. And LL Cool J takes the pool stick and was like, oh yeah, you want to do this shit to me? Here you go. Ah! I mean, oh man. And the motherfucker's screaming, and he got Omar Epps is like, he got to stand there and watch this shit happen. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, you want to do this? And he going in. I'm like, God damn. Like, this
that's destructive.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now.
That's where you think things are at, huh?
Yeah,
that's your perspective?
That's where we're at this moment right now.
Jesus Christ, man.
Because right now, what are you going to do? You got to take it.
Well, but we've been getting fucked, so we got to get fucked out of this.
That's what I'm saying. We're getting right now. This is like we're getting really rammed with no love. Like there's no... Here's the pillow. Ain't none of that. Nah. Ain't none of that right now.
Yeah, I've never seen In Too Deep. I've looked it up, but I've definitely not seen it.
Yeah, but that one scene alone.
The literally cover art, I wouldn't watch this movie. The look on LL's face, I'm like, nah, I ain't watching it. That shit is too stupid looking.
He plays a good character. LL's character is actually pretty I gotta give LL credit. He does play some parts.
He has been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's been in more than Shaq, and he's done better work,
absolutely,
than Shaq. As far as movies.
LL can act, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Shaq, there's no acting arts.
But also, but LL's always been an artist. He did music.
Yeah.
It's an art form. Acting. It's an art form. right? So
Shaq was just basketball. I think I'm kind of funny a little bit.
I'm kind of popular. I think
Sometimes.
maybe I ought to make a movie or go
I'm a
on
big
stage.
ass superhero.
Can I make a commercial?
That nobody knows that I'm just superhero because I'm covered in this shit. And I got
Remember
a
in the
sledgehammer
90s when Pepsi was a force because Shaq drank Pepsi?
riding a goddamn
Remember the Big
motorcycle.
Slam? I used to drink a Big Slam.
Yeah, I
In the
remember that
commercial.
shit.
Remember my daddy slammed the telephone down and broke the phone booths. Remember the commercials?
God damn it.
Back in the 90s, I had all the commercials.
Oh man, fucking.
I was
him and
Shaq and I
that
drank
motorcycle
Pepsi.
and steel, man. That shit was like him on a scooter. Hey, ride that motherfucker, sitting all the way up on this goddamn. It looked like I'm fucking remember the little tricycles that you see the motherfuckers ride. That's what it looked like he was on.
He looked like a bear on a tricycle?
Yeah, and still with the sledgehammer on his back to go to drive this motherfucker around the city and park. Hold on, like you don't know who the fuck this tall son of a bitch is. Don't know what it was. Yeah.
That was the movie, Steel?
Yeah.
When he was like not being Steel? He was like, he had a
he's like
secret
Black
identity and he rode
RoboCop.
around on a little fucking
that's what
scooter.
it is. Yeah.
He was
Like
Black
RoboCop
RoboCop.
with the shield on, with
But
the
he, had
face
to,
off.
but he had to put the shit on, right? It wasn't like
Yeah.
RoboCop where it was like built into
Nah,
him.
he had to
yeah,
put
put
all
it
that
on,
shit on. He forged all that shit. Had the hammer that did everything. Like, bro.
So he made his own outfit.
Yeah.
I'm a forger. I got a forge in my
Like,
house.
I guess he would be up there with Black Man and Meteor Man. But Meteor Man was my shit though.
Nah, Black Man could do more than Steel, bro.
Well, Black
Hold
Man
on, wait
had
a
a
minute,
lot
wait
more
a minute,
intelligence.
wait a minute. Black Man had the intelligence.
He had a lot more
He could
intelligence.
make he could make more shit.
He made a robot.
Yeah,
He can make enough shit to get right to take care of Steel's ass. I mean, the fuck, you shoot Steel right in the fucking head.
I would love
Shoot
to see
Sack square
Black
between
Man
your
versus
eyes.
Steel.
Yeah,
That
man.
would be the greatest shit ever.
God
Steel gonna
damn
be
it.
a hand J5.
You think Black Man can beat Steel?
Yeah, you shoot
He'd
Steel
send
square in the
J5 at
eye,
him
he's
and
going,
blow him
bro.
up.
He's not a superhero. He's not doesn't have special powers. You shoot him right in the fucking
You can
face,
do the
he's
same
dead.
shit to Black Man.
Yeah, but he could build some shit that like,
Black Man, you shoot him in the face, the same shit.
yeah, but
They sent him to the alley when he got smacked around.
Steel's gonna try to swing the hammer on him and he can just dodge that shit. You know how that swing Steel
Black
swing
Man
that
wasn't
fucking hammer with all that
dodging,
steel
Black Man
on it?
Is that what he was doing? He was carrying a hammer
Yeah, it
around?
was a sledgehammer.
Yeah, but swinging that, it's gonna take some effort. He can get out of the way.
Oh man, Mike, so you saw Steel back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen Steel. I've seen
Yeah, I
Black
know
Man.
he's
I've seen some of it. I ain't seen all
Well,
of
he's
it.
talking, it sounds like he's seen at least some of it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen some of it, but I ain't.
This motherfucking joint, the sledgehammer be a shotgun. He made it into like a shotgun and would shoot some shit out the bottom of that bitch.
What?
Yeah.
This is absurd. It sounds like a terrible, terrible movie.
It is. It's a Shaq movie.
Well, just because it's Shaq in a movie, I say I almost bet on the Blank Man too, just because like
I can't bet on Black Man against fucking Steel. Now, there's no way.
I want to go for Blank Man versus Steel just because I ain't seen Steel.
Black Man, all he had was the fucking
He's
shit
got
on his
J5
suit.
too, bro.
Yeah, he's a
J5 was
man.
a washing machine that got fucked up.
J5, son.
All Shaq had to do was kick that motherfucking washing machine over.
He would have J6, and J6 would be better.
Yeah,
What's J6 gonna be?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be the next machine because you're right. He blew up J5 at the end of the movie, right?
Yeah, he
Like
could
the-
self-destruct him,
The
man.
Blackmobile was a fucking.
How do you know it's not a prequel where he still has J5?
Cause look, because he cried the way he was crying at the end. J5.
That's what I'm saying. He'd make another one.
Yeah,
you know?
he done built one already.
He's got built one
J6
better.
already.
Yeah, he's got J6.
With the dryer?
Probably.
Maybe the washer.
It's probably a top loader. It's got a draw train.
After he saved the city like that, he's gonna get himself a nice
Special
little.
superhero.
Black Man's not beating Steel. I'm sorry, nah.
All right, what do y'all think? Y'all let us know.
Yeah, that you and I are taking Blank Man's side on
I'm
this.
taking Black Man on that bitch.
Because if anybody, it'd be Meteor Man over all of them.
All right, then, fuck it. Black Man, Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget all
Inspector
day.
Gadget all day.
All day, Inspector Gadget.
Hey, he was a fuck up.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget ain't losing that shit. Because he always won in the end. He'd fuck up, but he'd win still.
And plus he had Penny. Okay, if we're doing side,
True
J5
that.
and you got Penny.
Penny's beating J5.
Beat J5
She's seeing
all
J5
day.
coming a mile away.
And the fucking
Penny's seeing J5 coming a
the
mile away.
dumbass dog, even the dumbass dog was the only reason Inspector Gadget got out of shit was because the dog most of the time.
It was the dog and Penny.
Yeah.
They'd saving Inspector Gadget all the time. I hadn't thought about that in fucking 35 years, Mike.
Yeah.
shit.
We pulling back some shit, cause man,
For real. This is ancient knowledge
I would
right
take
here.
Inspector Gadget over fucking definitely Blankman.
Yeah.
The theoretical matchups.
You know what I'm saying?
Where does this stuff come from? Same fucking madhouse minds that make up that stupid shit on the internet.
Oh, the fat nigga season.
That shit is so
The fat
stupid.
niggas is out. With the snow buddies.
This shit is too stupid, Mike. Oh my god.
That's
Like-
really dumb.
But I said Meteor Man was my dude, cause fucking Meteor Man.
Meteor Man?
I think
Yeah.
I've
Damn
seen
it.
Meteor Man.
That wasn't
Meteor
Reed
Man.
Raymond, right? Was that Wilson off of
No, that was
Ghostbusters?
Robert Townsend. Robert Townsend, some meteor comes out of space, whatever,
Meteor Man.
and it gives you super strength or whatever, but it also gave you the ability to whatever book you touched, you read that book, you had the knowledge of that book for X amount of time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, to be able to absorb the knowledge from a book. But that had,
That's pretty dope.
yeah.
I'll
I'm
be
like,
riding
yeah,
down the law. I'd be walking through the library, just
and
running
just-
my hands
That's
on
it.
shit.
And you know all this shit.
Man, oh my god. That would be amazing.
You can't beat Meteor Man.
I don't know, dude. I would just use that, and then I'd be speaking all languages and shit. Shit would get
Everything.
crazy. Shit would get crazy.
Exactly. If I knew that ability, all I gotta do was touch a book and I know this shit,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah,
You're almost like Neo in the Matrix with the download and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Before that,
That's all that is. That's Neo in the Matrix shit.
yeah.
You just touch the fucking library books, all of them, and you got it all in
It's
there.
all right there.
Like, I'm gonna need about 25 minutes to walk around this place.
And I'm good. Done.
Was there anything else that Meteor Man had going for himself?
It was just dude in the neighborhood, man. Fucking came out. The bad guys in that movie was funny because it was another bad creation. It was a boy band back in the day, ABC, and these little motherfucking kids were the bad guys. You know what I mean? They were the one. And Zeus was in it. Tiny Debo.
Oh, okay. Debo, I
He
know.
was one of the bad guys in that bitch. And Bill Cosby.
Oh, no. Bill Cosby's a Meteor Man?
Bill Cosby.
Cosby was a Meteor Man.
He was the first one to figure out the shit because he could talk to animals. Bill Cosby was able to talk to the dogs and shit.
So, wait a minute. He was Dr. Doolittle?
In a sense. Because Bill Cosby found the meteor first. You know what I mean?
Time. I don't remember half of that movie.
Mike,
Yeah.
when's the last time you watched Meteor Man?
Shit, I was a kid.
My God. So this is the same fucking mind that told us that fucking Swamp Thing fed
Yeah,
his
fed
wooden
that
dick.
bitch a dick. Yeah, man, that swamp dick. The swamp thing.
Yeah, I don't know what I can believe from you in regard to all this. I'm not gonna watch Meteor Man. I'm just gonna take your word for
Not the swamp dick.
it. Because we looked for that. We tried to find that.
He broke her a little bit off here. Eat
He
this.
said, put this in your mouth.
Yeah. You're gonna be good.
It's just a tip, man. Take my tip, it grows back.
Exactly. Hey, even if you broke your shit off, it's still gonna grow
Fucking
back.
iguana.
Have a piece of me, Swamp Thing.
Yep, just eat this. Eat it, bitch. Shut up. You're gonna become one with the swamp. Be able to live together.
Disgusting.
They're redoing Toxic Avenger.
Did you see that they're redoing Police Squad? They're doing motherfucking Naked Gun
Yeah, I seen that.
with Liam Neeson is fucking he's Frank Drebin Jr. or whatever.
Oh,
like
my
they
God.
got the original picture on the wall
I see
in
that.
the preview, and then the other guy, I can't remember who it was, but then they got the black dude looking at OJ, and he didn't look at OJ, he just looks at the camera. He doesn't say anything. It's fucking.
I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna be, but
It's either gonna be amazing or fucking horrible. It's one or
most
the
likely it's
other.
gonna be horrible.
I expect it to be horrible.
Because
but-
I don't ever see
would be
any kind
wonderful.
of remakes being amazing. Like,
Not with Liam Neeson. There's so much more better. Well, I don't know about nowadays.
Well, you know, the same was true of Leslie Nielsen back in the day. He was like, a serious actor, and then he did Airplane, and then everything went from there.
but the Naked Guns with him in it, man, with that shit
They
was
were too
fucking
much,
fun.
man.
Have you ever seen the Police Squad TV show that they did in like '83? There were like 6 episodes apparently. It used to play on some channel I watched, so I guess I've seen them all. But like they would do this thing at the end where they, cop shows will like freeze frame at the end. They would just freeze like they're on stage. So they'd be like pouring coffee and it'd just keep pouring. and then the coffee mug would
I wanna
overflow.
say I've seen something like
They're
that.
spilling all over the place, dude. It's the same crew. Well, it's Leslie Nielsen. It's Frank Drebin with
Okay.
like other people. They made the movies. And the guys were different in the movie with them.
Yeah.
But like the TV show, you know, there's a guy that's like tall. He's always out of frame. It's just like his shoulders down.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, Fred, you got something on your face. Other side, and like half a banana falls off the
Yeah.
screen. You know what I
seen
mean?
that.
Like it's.
I've seen that.
That shit is the truth. It's from like 82 or 83. I saw somebody talking about it
I
on the
do
web the
remember
other
some
day.
shit like that.
Apparently there were 6 episodes, and they're absolutely wonderful.
Because I started watching older shit. Like I started watching X-Files again. And bruh,
The first half a dozen seasons or so.
X-Files. I was trying to fuck the shit out with Gillian Anderson back 20 years ago. Little ginger.
Yeah. She was looking good.
but man, the acting is so.
She still looks pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah, the acting
It
is
was terrible because he was at Malcolm. Who the hell was that dude? What the fuck was
Duchovny. David Duchovny.
Yeah, David Duchovny. Yeah, that fucking dude. Yeah, fuck, man. That guy was terrible.
The acting was just horrible. Like I'm watching shit. I'm like,
He like a guy that should have been on like 90210.
yeah.
Well, like, I don't know. I think they came around. I don't know. The show lasted a long time, but you're talking like
They didn't
first
have,
season.
they didn't have shit going on back then, you know what I mean? People were trying to,
seasons of this shit.
Yeah, it was Fox,
they were
dude.
trying to jump on the Twilight Zone shit, you know
That
what
was
I mean?
Fox in like maybe 89.
Yeah, no,
Something
90s,
like that?
early 90s,
Yeah, early
89, 90, 91, 93.
Yeah, late 80, early 90.
But I mean, like, I'm watching this shit and fucking Sarah's like, you know, she was always terrified from the intro, the song intro.
Yeah, the theme would creep you out.
Yeah. And she's like, she never watched it. I'm like, I always watch shit like it's my dad, but I don't. I remember watching the episodes as a kid. Now I'm watching them again as an adult, and I'm like, wow, this shit's fucking really just stupid as fuck. But it still, there's a lot of sense to some of it, but the acting just is so bad. You know what I mean? And then it's funny as shit to watch it now. Like I find myself.
So it doesn't
laughing
scare
at
you
shit.
at all?
It never did. None of that stuff when it was like the truth is out here. Like all the alien shit. Even
They
when,
would have creepy something every now and again, but I never found the show to be like as scary as everybody tried to act like it was.
Yeah.
You know, I guess there's just a low threshold for
Like
people
I
to get
was
scared.
more, I guess because of what was that show? Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, that one was creepy.
That one right there. That
Sometimes that shit would be scary.
Yeah.
Who was that, John Walsh?
Nah, Robert
John
Stack.
Walsh. Yeah.
Robert
yeah.
Stack.
Oh, John Walsh was the
America's Most Wanted.
Most Wanted cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with Unsolved Mysteries. There's a lot of Patrick Swayze's in that Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, they had like a ghost every episode practically.
Yeah.
Classic shows back in the day, like Rescue 911, man. That joint was my jam, bro. MacGyver.
I mean, just good old cops, man.
We were talking about MacGyver last
Classic ass
go
cops,
around.
yeah. Just good shit, man. 18. Great shit back then, bro.
And them motherfuckers couldn't shoot shit.
Quantum Leap.
We said we was talking about Quantum Leap last
Yeah,
episode.
you're in the zone, man.
Hell
We're
yeah.
all on the same page.
I've been watching all that old shit, man, when it comes up now.
Did you check any of the movies I told you about?
No, sure didn't, man. I fucking got stuck on X-Files, yo. I don't know what it was, but I woke up one day and was like, yo, just cut X-Files. I'm like, alright. That's what I did. I cut X-Files. I started watching X-Files.
Nothing's even interesting to you? Or you keep watching it. It's got to be somewhat interesting,
I
right?
think it's just because I want to see what the fucking shit is. Like,
So you never watched it back then?
No, I watched it back then, but I'm like, remembering the shows, I guess it's like a nostalgia kind of shit, you feel?
Uh-huh.
But it's like, some of the shows I don't remember, some I do remember. Like the very first season, I don't remember none of these shows from the first season.
Well, because you probably weren't watching, at our age, you were probably not watching the first season.
Exactly.
You might have been. You might have caught on around 4 or 5.
Yeah. So the very first spill of this shit, I'm like, I don't remember none of this stuff that I'm watching now. But I'm like, I do remember watching the show with my dad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we always watch shit like it was that and Star Trek. He's the one that got me into Star Trek. Was him and fucking like the Unsolved Mysteries and stuff. It was him. Fucking anything with the UFOs.
I mean, that's some straight 90s shit right there, man.
Yeah, anything with like had some conspiracy theory shit, I'd watch it with him. You know what I mean? He's the one that turned me on to like the Godzilla shit. The sci-fi shit was all my dad. Like that's what he liked was all sci-fi stuff, and it just fucking I like that shit too. Just some complete nonsense that makes no sense, I like it.
She like bad sci-fi. Like some of it makes sense.
Some of it, like even the old kung fu joints back in the day, like the 36 Chambers and shit like that, they sucked. But back then, to me, that was like tight shit. All the Bruce Lee movies, I loved all the Bruce Lee shit.
Some of those Bruce Lee movies are really funny. How stuff's like off camera, things are out of frame, everything's out of whack, and like it's
like
very
the
much
blood
like
itself is just all right. We gonna put some red makeup on it right here.
It literally looks like ketchup.
Yeah.
Like,
but I mean, that was the shit that I was into. I loved all that shit, man. I still do.
Do you remember the one where they were making drugs and nobody knew how to make drugs? It was like they were on the island.
Yeah.
Was it Return of the Dragon? Something like that.
Hold on.
And when they go to the island and they're doing the fights.
They're the tournament right there. Yeah. Because the dude has the claw that he shoots the claw out or whatever.
Yeah, he's got the hand thing he puts on with the knives.
Yeah.
And so like Bruce Lee goes into like the basement or whatever, and they've got like all these bubbling cauldrons, and he's like, I see you into making drugs. You know what I mean? And it's like that. It looks like they're stewing something. I don't know what's happening here.
I don't think I knew about drugs really about how it was made till Miami Vice.
Well, and that was the thing. Like, apparently none of them knew either.
Yeah.
They could have just had finished drugs, you know what I mean? They didn't have to have like the manufacturing. They could be like, yeah, we make it in another room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, here's some out of some flour and cut it out in lines and be like, see what we got going on around here?
There was a whole lot of shit that was unnecessary back then. But that's the thing. You look at the shit now and you see the comedy.
I saw it back then, man. I remember watching it when I was a kid, or not necessarily a kid. I probably watched that when I was in my teens.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how drugs are made, but I know that's not it.
But then again, you look at the shit and you see that's like, all right, this was a little far-fetched shit right
Well, plus it was cool when they had that whole end sequence with the mirrors and shit. It was nice. Yeah. It was good visually. But like it was apparently just like rolling square of like funhouse mirrors.
Yep.
And like they were just pushing it around and standing in front of it and jumping in around and from behind and all this stuff.
That's all it was.
Yeah. And I'm like, wow, I mean that's impressive usage of low budget shit.
Yes, absolutely.
Always impressive.
But again, that's all that shit. I still like them to this day. Even though I know they're fucking shitty.
Well, like the one with Kareem, where he's going up
where he kicks him in the
he's going up to the room and shit. He's in like a stacked building.
The tower joint, yeah.
Kareem's like the final boss.
Yep.
Like that's some video game fucking.
It really is.
It is pure video game
boss level shit.
Yeah. Like it's so video game, and then all the video games that came out after that were like
they all follow the same suit that follow what Bruce Lee laid down.
Yeah, he laid out the blueprint of how to make video games in the 80s.
Yeah,
Bruce Lee,
final boss.
Because with that motherfucker
with some absurd advantage.
Yeah.
That you have to find the way to beat him.
Yep.
That's like not obvious.
Yeah.
Like ripping the panels off so that the sunlight blinds him. Because he's just, that's so funny.
Because he was in the dark the whole time.
Yeah, he's wearing the glasses. And you're just like,
oh shit, I think he just did it.
Oh, snap.
Yep. OV got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ovechkin just broke the record.
Thought he was going to do it at home.
One more goal in the same amount of games so far. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Or is this? Yeah, they're the same amount of games.
Yeah, 2-1, he scored.
But he's outdone him. And there he goes. Old Gretzky got to get suited up to go down.
He's got to go shake his hand on the sideline.
Yeah.
He's not going to show up in like ice skates and shoulder pads.
They're going to bring him on the ice.
You think they're going to stop this game right now?
They stopped it the other day.
They might roll the carpet out for his ass.
That's some bullshit.
It's in the second at 12:34.
This, I agree sort of, and I don't at all, that they're making a spectacle of this right now. Like, I get it, it's a big deal.
The owner's going down, the owner's son going down.
But they're shutting down the game.
Yeah, it's history, bro.
The game is done, it's over with. You ain't got to play the game no more.
They do the same shit. Remember what happened when Cal Ripken did his whatever, what was his game streak or his whatever, when he stopped the game and he ran around the whole fucking outer.
The home run?
Was it the home run? He did something.
Because I know he was like the Iron Man or whatever. He played it.
Like the most game streak or whatever. The last game, whenever he broke whatever major shit he broke, he don't run around the whole fucking track.
Oh, up top. Yeah, I remember that.
Was that the game streak or the most games played?
They just stopped it.
They've stopped the game.
The game has been officially stopped, yo. Let Ovi get his shit in. Everybody bow down to Ovi.
How bad does that fucking goalie feel? He was probably like, ain't happening on my watch. Not today, Ovi.
Look.
Not today, Ovi.
$10.
And then he come up and he's like, oh shit.
Is that Gretzky right there? Oh, no, that's not him yet.
Yeah.
Those are just coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coach right there.
So you won $10 just now?
Yeah.
There you go. And Gretzky's going home now and watching
Yeah,
games.
Gretzky can go home for the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
he's like, man, I ain't gotta fucking come out these motherfuckers no more. I can watch this shit at home like I wasn't doing.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. I would be really annoyed if I
So
was...
here's the goalie right here.
If I was the other team, I'd be super irked.
There it was.
It's like, we're warmed up, we're playing the game.
Yeah, they tried to show the replay, but then they go back to the stands and ain't nobody in right now because all his family done went down to the ice.
All right, stop playing so everyone can give you a hug.
Yeah. These motherfuckers in the stand like, boy, goddamn, they really emotional over this shit.
This game
they
is-
ain't even in the goddamn game.
This game is not ending anytime soon.
Fuck no, it ain't,
And
man.
funny enough, it hasn't been chopping up now. They've increased their bandwidth, Juve.
Here it goes. Here goes the goal right here on number 30, whatever his name is. It's the poster shot. Oh, right between your legs.
Yeah, that guy did try to stop the goal. Cross course pass. Shot on goal. Ovechkin. 895 all time. Leader, Alex Ovechkin.
Yep.
DC can love a Russian. See?
Ain't no shit.
It's happening right now. DC's favorite Russian,
Yeah.
Alex Ovechkin. 895 goals.
But see, nobody knows who the goalie was. They're not gonna worry about that. They rolled out the blue carpet. Look, here it
They're
is.
gonna bring Gretzky out, dog.
Those are special carpets to put on ice so you don't slip, I suppose.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to put on an ice skate out there.
It's not the red carpet, it's the blue carpet.
Was because that's their color, whatever.
Who's the?
It's the Islanders carpet.
They're blue, so they're gonna have a blue carpet.
Oh, okay.
Red. Can't put a white because
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
These motherfuckers out here really getting emotional.
Then they ain't gonna play for about 20 minutes, and then we go ahead to intermission or whatever, halftime.
Yeah, there's 12 more minutes in this half,
Yeah.
or this quarter, or period, as they call it.
And then they got one more after this to play.
12 and a half minutes in the second period, and then 20 more minutes in the third period to play.
I don't think he's gonna have any more. Shit, man. It's too early in the game, though, man.
I'd be worn. I'm saying I'd be worn out. I'd be worn out after
Had
this.
like 3 or 4
No,
shots.
there's Gretzky right there.
Gretzky's like, great, I get to go home now.
He's
Congratulations.
like, oh, hold on, man. So we gonna get his ass. He's gotta say something.
Gotta pass the torch to Ovi.
He gave him a hug. He shook his hand. Good enough.
No, he's got.
Nah, he got to do a whole spiel and all that shit. That order slapping him like, God damn it, I wish you would have did this shit the other fucking night, motherfucker. God damn, we could have had this in DC. It'd have been straight, but no, you had to do this shit here.
That motherfucker scored like 5 games straight.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm glad I don't have to listen to it anymore. All right, he broke the record. Anyway.
Broke the record, they're gonna keep on, they're gonna, come here, baby, come here, girl, God damn it.
Get on out of here.
Give me a kiss, sweetie.
I love me with all these goddamn team members. Mama, you too. Come here, Mama. Come on here, Mama.
Check him for wearing a cup.
Glad you didn't fucking wipe me off your back. I appreciate it.
You should have fixed a cup for me, girl.
Little OVs. Hey, little fuckers. Hey, I love y'all. OV1, OV2. It looks like an OV3 there, baby.
Obi Kenobi coming out.
Yeah.
Obi Kenobi.
Yeah, Dad. That's money in the bank, Dad. Yeah. Oh, she kissed him a little bit too favorably.
Yeah, he's the only one that got in there for a hug, too.
Yeah.
Nah, this is wild. Congratulations, DC. Your favorite Russian has championed for you once again. Hopefully they can get to the playoffs or win the fucking finals or whatever and
Yeah, like I don't
really dominate.
I don't think
Win, man, because the tickets gonna go up.
Hey, man, That's some real
What the
selfish
fuck?
shit, Jew.
That's what I fucking said.
I don't want my
God
local
damn it.
team to win because tickets will be too expensive to the games I go to once a year, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, now that's why I want to go once a year because they're too expensive.
Then it's already a problem. You should just hope for a win at this point. Otherwise, you got to ask for like much losses. That way they get real cheap.
That's what I'm screaming.
So you want like a Redskins type
Yeah, that'd
franchise
be all right.
out of the Capitals so that you can go to the
These
game.
dudes
Yeah,
really
Redskins been
loving
cheating the
on
game.
each
They
other
still
up
been
there in
sucking. They still been
stands, boy.
charging for
Goddamn.
when they was good.
They kept it up there for quite a
Unless they've
while.
been charged out the ass when they was real good. I mean, I can't imagine.
You couldn't get the tickets when they were good.
I bet. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Then it just became readily available. Which is the time to save. Which is the time to, sell that shit.
average football ticket gotta be like, shit, 110?
What now?
Yeah, now. That's
For the Skins?
I mean, anyone, right? Average. I mean, maybe not fucking.
I would think at
The
lowest,
shittiest team.
at lowest maybe $70 fucking dollars.
70, you think?
70 for the
Nosebleed?
cheapest nosebleed
I
tickets.
don't know, man.
I don't
ahead of
know,
time.
I think I ain't paying nothing under 100 for the Redskins.
I've never looked for tickets that weren't already sold. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they sell for originally. I can't think of any.
I'd agree with the Jew on this one. Like,
I mean,
the
that's
Cheapest
maybe-
$100.
And that's,
Yeah,
I mean, that's only
that's-
FedEx for me because that's the only place I've really ever been. But I don't know. But
I
shitty
say
ass team
cheapest
like last
probably.
place, maybe not. Like, who the fuck was last
Shit
place?
teams like fuck when Carolina was fucking dirt shit.
Yeah, like
tickets for
Carolina.
35.
It was dirt
Yeah,
cheap.
Carolina got
35.
it cheap.
35?
They were
Saints,
selling,
that shit-
tickets like, I think the lowest they went was like $45. I think. And they
But
was
you also
like-
got to play like that's a low income place technically compared to like us. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes,
and,
yes.
and the team sucks shitty right then. You know, like the Saints. You know, what I mean, who the fuck would spend a shitload of money to go out and see the Saints when they suck? Or like
Cleveland.
the Jets and like Cleveland. Like
These niggas already had the carpet printed with the number on it, ready to go. They
Oh,
carry
yeah.
that shit
the
everywhere.
the NHL brought that shit with it.
Yeah, they carry that motherfucker.
They
all
were ready. They were
waiting on
like,
it.
go on and
they got
score.
that-
There goes Gretzky. Look at him, red in the motherfucker. He drunk as shit.
he gotta get 2 more shots on goal.
This motherfucker. So wait. You betted Ovi to get 2 extra goals too?
No, not goals. I got him at like 4 shots.
God damn
So you
it.
thought it would take him 4 shots to
I
score.
didn't think it was gonna take him 4 shots, but I know I was watching yesterday's game.
He should get at least 3 more
or
shots
day
in
before
this
yesterday.
game.
He was
He's
shooting
not.
his ass off.
He
should get some more shots.
He's still gonna get at least a shot or 2 in
He ain't
because
playing.
he's still
It's
playing.
like-
game.
It's a game and a half. There's a half a game left.
This game is like
playing.
natural to him. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like he's just out Saturday just playing.
Is
It's
that Gretzky's
everybody.
old lady?
It's everybody else that's a problem.
Hey, Gretzky's old lady looking nice too.
It's Gretzky, bro. Where's she at? Yeah, that's her. That's Natalia. No, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
She could be Natalia.
I think we're gonna have to bring this episode of
God
foolishness
damn
to
it,
a
man.
close.
Natalia Gretzky.
Fucking hell.
Natalia Gretzky.
There she
This
is.
motherfucker here.
Yup. Well,
Here
anyway.
comes the pass of the torch down. Wade Gretzky got to give his speech.
Yep, then he got talked, and then the game finally gonna start 30 minutes from now.
Yeah, that's my problem with the whole thing.
There's the owner of fucking everything Washington, basically, except for the fucking Redskins.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to encourage you to listen to old episodes as well as new episodes.
Like, share, subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bit by little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
Yep. Keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done because that's how they're going to get done.
We believe in you.
And don't forget, we love you very, very much.
Love y'all.
We wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Gone.
Peace.